Morning, all y'alls. I was just thinking about the stock market and all that stuff, and how I got exposed to the stock market. I was working at Verizon Wireless back around 1999, and it was an okay job. I mean, call center stuff. I was handling about 8 queues. But anyway, there was this guy that worked there, and he was Italian, and he always carried around I don't know what the monetary unit is for Italy, but it was I think a lira with Mussolini on it. So he was a big Mussolini fan. So anyway, he took me to the side and said, "Hey, you need to look at this." And we went on the internet at work, and back then they were using Linux system. And he showed me his IRA account, and what he was doing was swing trading his IRA account. It's fly season this year. I don't know what the heck is going on, but I've had 2 flies that I cannot get rid of. Anyway, he showed me how he was swing trading his IRA account, and Verizon caught on to it and shut him down. And they did something or talked to somebody, and he wasn't able to swing trade his account. But apparently he was making lots of money doing it. So what he did is we got on the internet, and he showed me how to trade stocks. And basically he showed me how to use the fast stochastic and the slow stochastic. And it's spelled stochastic. So look that up if you want, if you're just getting exposed. So anyway, he showed me how to utilize the fast stochastic and the slow stochastic and volume to do the trading. Well, of course, I was broke at the time. I've always been broke because I didn't know how to manage my money. So anyway, he gave me that. He showed me how he was making money, and then he said, "You're on your own," pretty much. And so what I did is I went on the internet, and I found this website. It doesn't exist anymore. It's called Virtual Stock Exchange. And I found another website. It's called bigcharts.com, and it's important that you pay attention to that part. Big Charts will have fast stochastic, slow stochastic, and Bollinger Bands. And if you go to www.bigcharts.com and look up their webpage, I don't get any money from them for doing this, for mentioning them, but it's the easiest site to use to learn how to trade. So anyway, I started doing virtual trading on this website, Virtual Stock Exchange. And I took a $500,000 stock account, virtual, and raised it to $760,000 in 3 months, just from day trading. And of course, on Big Charts, it's a 20-minute delay, but I was still able to use the market to make that money. Well, I have to be honest and say, for the next 6 or 7 months after that, I was in ethereal. I'm like, why does anybody even have a job when they can make money like this? You know, it's not so easy to get to even $100,000 when you start from zero. But what you can do is download an app to your computer or your phone if you're more comfortable with your phone or laptop. I'm a PC guy. I used to build my own PCs. So anyway, download Thinkorswim and get on YouTube, and there's a whole bunch of people out there on YouTube that can help you set up Thinkorswim so that you can see the fast stochastic, slow stochastic, Bollinger Bands. That's something different. And volume. That's all you need to do to trade. The system basically will tell you what to do. But anyway, and then the account that I use is Robinhood, because it's the easiest, most straightforward system. Now I'm kind of cheating because right now I don't have a lot of money in the account, but basically all I've been doing is I'm concentrating on buying up affordable stocks, not cheap, because I don't think any stock is cheap. Affordable stocks that have dividends. And on Thinkorswim, you can look and see how many times a year that a certain stock picks out dividends. And from my experience right now, there's a ratio between how much you pay for a stock and how much the dividend is. And you don't need $100 stocks like, all these big guys with like Tesla. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. I'm just saying you're not at that level yet. So the best payoff compared to what you've paid to own a share of a company generally is the price of the stocks are between $5 and $15 per share. Because if the stock is 6 cents, or the dividend is 6 cents on a $5 stock, and it's 6 cents on a $10 stock or a $15 stock, well then the price on the $5 stock, you're actually making more money for your value. Now with dividend stocks, you have to think about one thing. You can buy a whole bunch of dividend stocks, which is way cool. The market's going to go up and down. My account follows whatever the market's saying right now. Up and down, up and down. But no matter what, when your stock's going up or it's going down, you still have the same number of shares. So you have the more potential. Now the next thing to think about is, in the strategy I'm doing, is I'm building up a whole bunch of stocks so that I get a payout every day. The next step in my strategy is to start with the most affordable stock, and I already have one of a whole bunch of stocks. Then I start at the bottom, because buy low, sell high. You start at the bottom and then buy one extra share of each one up to what you can afford. I put maybe $20 in weekly, and I'm filling up. And once all of my stocks have 2 shares, then I can start at the bottom and then start back up again. Now what I do, when you buy stocks, you don't always have the exact amount of shares. So after you're done with all your money, you'll have, let's say, 16 cents or 25 cents or whatever. Well, if you have started at the bottom price-wise when you started buying stocks, dividend stocks, well, just go through from the cheapest to the more affordable one up, or less affordable. Anyway, go up in price until it's as close as possible to whatever you got left over. 16 cents, 20 cents, 35 cents, whatever. Well, buy that share. Now those shares, penny stocks are considered trash, but you're putting your money to use. And if you've read any philosophy on the internet or listened to any audiobooks, what you're doing is you're giving somebody else value so that they can use your money so that they can make money. But you're also making money because you have a share in their company. So you're allowing other people to do something with your money, and you're getting paid back. Now, most the most I've seen so far is stocks that pay every month. I haven't seen any that pay more than that, but there's some companies that will only pay 3 or 4 times a year. There's other companies that pay monthly. And what you have to do, and it's intensely boring, but you'll be making money, you have to go through Robinhood. If you got a computer with lots of RAM, memory on it, then it'll be easier for you to go through and go from the cheap stocks or affordable stocks to the more expensive stocks. And there's a couple companies that you got to be careful with this. Don't be infatuated with any company. They're all going to still be there. And don't, just because you like a specific brand, don't stick with that company if you're losing money on it. Just wait until the price goes down to lower, and buy low, sell high. Now, I've already done this 3 times with my account, and what happened because Robinhood shows you what your equity is. It's really easy to use Robinhood. Your equity, or what you've made money-wise on each share. Now, what I've done a couple of times is, I've got set up my pyramid so that I have 2 shares of everything. That gives you flexibility. The more shares you have out there in as many stocks as you feel comfortable managing, the more flexibility you have. So I've already paid off a credit card. I paid off my tools and stuff are stuck in Kentucky, so I'm trying to save for a 20-foot trailer so I can get my stuff out of storage, and I've got 2 cars in California that I need to get done. But my goals right now, I've already paid off a credit card. I'm working on my number goal to pay off the next credit card. I don't care what the interest is on those. Just pyramid it, take it slow. When you have a bill that you need to pay, or if you're afraid you're going to get overdrafted on an account, then take some money out of your Robinhood account and hey, use that money. It's free money. You just paid off something for free, technically. That's it. I'm not technically savvy. I'm recording this on my cell phone, and I tried doing editing, but my computer only has 8 gigabytes of RAM, and it takes half a day for me to compile a video to show stuff, and I don't know how to do a lot of other stuff. But that's the basics. So you don't need a lot of technology. And anyway, I'm on Robinhood. I think there's a link to Robinhood on my YouTube page, and join, because it's free to join. And hopefully this video wasn't too long, but it's really, really straightforward. And if you're not using your tools to make your money work for you, then life will always be frustrating or a little bit hard. Anyway, thanks for watching, and your patience with the stuff. This other stuff that I've just been accumulating recently, I call that manifesting. And that's stuff that's been going well for me since I've changed my mindset. And you can't be hateful towards people who are wealthy or rich or anything, because there's more money out there in the world than anybody knows what to do with. And those people who are multi-billion, trillionaires, or whatever, they're not going to do anything with what they've got. All it is to them is power, a number, a suit, bragging rights. That's all it is. For us guys, I have a full-time job. That money is going to help us to get to be the next so-and-so. And anyway, just click on the link for Robinhood, and a lot of the stuff is there that you need. But make sure you get the Thinkorswim app on your computer or on your phone, Thinkorswim, and then Robinhood. Thinkorswim will help you see which companies pay dividends. Trust me, once you get it figured out. And I'll try to promise, well, try to promise is kind of like saying I'm not going to try. So I'm going to try to promise to get myself more tech savvy so that I can show you guys how to do things on Thinkorswim so that you can utilize it, so that you can see how many dividends per year each company does. Right now, my primary goal is I want to get at least a penny a day, every day, so I have enough stock that I get to pay out every day. But there's a compensation. I don't know if it's possible to do exactly that. But when you get 5 payouts or 6 payouts on one day, that's $1, and then you can buy a free stock for $1, and then that dividend from that free stock is free also, if you don't consider taxes. But these stupid flies, two of them. If I had a laser beam that would fry their wings, well, that would be creature cruelty. What's Halloween season? I mean, isn't that part of it? Anyway, I feel like I'm in Australia. They used to say when I was a kid that, it's impossible not to swallow a fly a day. Gross. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for your patience. You really, really need to check out how to get involved in the stock market. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.